Yo, our world is kind of ass backwards. Why does it seem like our society is the most successful that it's ever been, but depression is at an all-time high? Suicide is at an all-time high. So many people just don't want to live anymore, and it's sad. There is this perception that once we become an adult, our life is over. We gotta work, no more fun, gotta pay the bills. There is a huge trap that you might fall into if you're not careful. That is the pursuit of money at all costs. It's really selling your soul for a paycheck. We have visions of getting the fanciest cars, the biggest houses, and we happily trade our extremely valuable energy, our life force, to pursue these things. We want an excess amount of things, always want more and more, but we know none of that will fulfill us in the end. Seems like everyone my age has nice jobs, is comfortable with a salary, has bought a house. All that stuff is great. There is value in jobs, in working for someone else. You can learn and grow a lot. I'm not saying everyone should just go and quit their job, but why are you working that job? When we trade our energy, our happiness solely for money, that's basically like saying, all right, I'm going to die for money. I'm going to just let all my energy get sucked out of me for this money. Our energy and our health is so much more valuable than money. Energy is the true currency. I see so many people low-key struggling. You might not be able to see it on the outside, but deep down they are struggling like crazy because they are tied to a job that is sucking them like a vampire because they need the paycheck and they need the security. And they've been doing it for so long that now they've become comfortable with that level of depression, and now it's become their baseline. They just accept it as their norm. Meanwhile, their health is declining. They're aging faster. They lost that vigor that they had for life. We don't really want money. We want what money can give us: freedom. I was trapped in this cycle too. I went to college, majored in finance, wanted to get into a field because I just wanted to make money. Then I realized that I hated it. I had no passion for it. And then I got into something else that I thought I was passionate about. But again, I gave up that because I didn't have control. I didn't love working for someone else and giving up my time. I have a tendency to want to be free. And I kind of went extreme with it. I dropped everything, moved across the country, and really dove headfirst into what I was passionate about. I really wanted to struggle more, as weird as it sounds. I actually wished for more struggle. I didn't want to just settle for a paycheck. I'd rather suffer trying to make my own way than just accept being comfortable. I started to value my own energy, actually loving the life that I was living over money. I just realized the other day that I don't dread going to work the next day. I don't look forward to my lunch break. I don't constantly check the clock to see when I can go home and actually live my life. I don't live for the weekend. I remember I used to hate Sundays because that means my freedom was about to run out. I'd rather suffer in the short term, which I kinda am. I took a pay cut. I've been moving around a lot, finding my own way. I'd rather go through that struggle and work towards something that I love, in this case, building a brand to help others in a way that is really meaningful to me. Building this brand energizes me. It's exciting to speak from the deepest parts of myself, to talk about what I've struggled with. It's exciting. I get a rush when someone tells me they like what I've been putting out and that it's been helping them. I figured out what I was passionate about, and that gave me clues to what my purpose is in my life. I just made a video on finding your purpose, so go check that out after this one. It feels good to express myself fully. It feels good to have full control over what I'm doing because then only I receive all the benefits from it. And I'm not saying just quit everything and become an entrepreneur. It's definitely not for everyone. Maybe you quit your higher paying job that is sucking the absolute shit out of you and find one that gives you a better lifestyle, one that's more meaningful to you. Imagine how differently you would show up if you actually enjoyed what you were doing every day. If you didn't hate getting out of bed every morning. That is literally the worst feeling. It's like you're dead, but you ain't buried yet. You're just kind of walking around like a zombie, just hating life. With the energy of actually enjoying what you're doing, you can make more strides in that business or in that job in the long run because you are no longer like resisting the life that you're living. You're loving it. And it almost feels like you can effortlessly work more towards it because it's giving you energy as you're doing it. It's not taking energy away. Really be honest with yourself. I believe that selling your soul for money, for material things, is why everyone's depressed, is why a lot of people are suicidal. And it's time to really get honest with ourselves. Why are we doing what we do? You'll get so much more energy back. You'll feel younger when you actually dive into what you're passionate about. And you got to trust, as your energy is steered towards something that you really love, that the money will come. And that suffering to set up a lifestyle that truly excites you is worth that suffering. Don't forget to give the video a like, comment with any feedback, and subscribe to support the channel. Peace.